Hello, my name is Robert Brooks. The following video I'm about to share with you is all about my experience with Project 2 in this Scalable Data Infrastructures course. As expected, this project was more challenging than Project 1. The main problems I encountered occurred when I would try to call on my functions for output in my main code. I feel that I have a good understanding about how to build functions with nested conditionals and loops, etc., and actually found that a lot easier than expected. However, I had a really hard time calling the functions correctly for output later on in my main code. And I found that Project 2 really builds on what we learned from Project 1 with the introduction to functions. After completing this activity, I found that functions can make my life easy if done right, but can make it a nightmare if done incorrectly. Learning how to create functions effectively will save me a lot of time and help me to better organize my code in future activities and courses. There was definitely quite a bit more logic needed for Project 2. Once again, I feel that I understand the logic fairly well, but outputting the different logics used in my functions in the main code is definitely where I seem to get that mental block. I had no trouble at all expanding my story theme to cover all the necessary elements. In fact, I was able to add a little bit of humor to my story. I own a personal training studio, and I found it quite fun to create a story making fun of some of those meathead personal trainers out there that people encounter all too often. I wrote the story with a little Arnold Schwarzenegger theme to it. For Project 3, it looks like we are going to bring in some arrays and are using JSON for some data interchanging. Adding more characters and exercises with specific information and qualities like client contact information or exercise repetition ranges will definitely help me to build Project 3 successfully. In conclusion, it was definitely a very challenging week, but I am still very excited to start work on Project 3.
Hasta la vista, baby.